Each nation has stories about a small group of people who had the endless courage to confront a massive army. One of the first such stories to come to mind is a legend about 300 Spartans that went into battle against the army of the Persian king Xerxes. China, with its long history of wars against nomadic tribes, has no lack of such heroic events. Army Soul of Han Dynasty tells us about General Gong of the Han Dynasty and his 300 warriors. Those brave men defended the city of Shul from a 20,000 Xiongnu army that held the fortress under siege for several months. Army Soul of Han Dynasty opens with the first Xiongnu attack on the city. But, despite killing most of Gong's soldiers, Xiongnu have to retreat. The city of Shul is crucial to the nomads. Securing the fortress will allow them to advance deeper into the country. Xiongnu lays siege to Shul. To weaken their enemy, the nomads cut off food supplies to the city and poison a stream that supplies its residents with fresh water. This knocks the wind out of Gong's sails. At some point, the defending army begins to drink horse urine, before they come up with an idea to dig a well inside the city. To help Gong with this task is a female ambassador from a neighboring kingdom. Army Soul of Han Dynasty portrays the historic confrontation in a rather truthful way. At the same time, the writer added a few extra characters and plotlines, like the ambassador from the neighboring kingdom or a Chinese who betrays his home country, marries the daughter of Xiongnu leader, and fights his own people on the battlefield. By the way, it's him who discovers the stream flowing into the city and suggests poisoning it. It's easy to understand why the creators chose that path. They needed a big-scale, complex drama, and not just some retelling of historical events. But sadly, the end product came out more like the latter. For instance, we learn nothing about the defendants of the fortress, except for their professional functions. This creates an absurd situation early into the movie because the nomads at least have their local clashes for power and influence. They seem more humane and exciting to watch. Due to its dry narrative style, the movie is extremely hard to connect with. Instead of real people with their personalities, thoughts and dreams, we see faceless chess pieces. They perform their functions, move towards their goals, win and die along the way, but that's it. They are like wooden string puppets, manipulated by an unseen puppeteer, who is trying to retell a textbook in his own words, yet with a fiery patriotic spirit. Sometimes, action can be a saving grace to the movies like Army Soul of Han Dynasty. Indeed, the fact that the film is helmed by Gu Shi-Jun initially sparked up hope, seeing that he started out as an action scene choreographer. But the thing is, Army Soul of Han Dynasty was made for streaming platforms, and the team just couldn't afford sweeping action. You can tell that the filmmakers wanted to make a movie that would inspire the audience and make them proud of their heritage. But alas, they ended up with just a bunch of sterile textbook illustrations.